Hi, my name's Jane. I live in Cheadle in Manchester with my husband Paul and our 3 kids, Josie, Sam and Nathan. When I was 4 years old, my dad died of cancer, leaving my mum to raise me and my 2 sisters on her own. My kind of first memory of that time in my life was probably from when I was about 6 years old. I can remember going through a really hard time as a child. I was really clingy to my mum. I hated school, really emotional. My mum used to do a story, song and like prayer time with me and my little sister before we went to bed each night, and I'd kind of use that time in the day to ask her all my questions. So like, you know, why's dad gone, where's dad gone, it's not fair, everybody else has got a dad and I haven't, and was really upset in the sense of, you know, I'd look at other people's families and I could see a mum and a dad and then children, and was very acutely aware that my family didn't look like that anymore, and that we looked different, and that really, you know, that really hurt, and it was something that was really hard to come to terms with. And I guess as a 6-year-old you don't really come to terms with it in the same way. And I think one night my mum said to me, she just kind of challenged me and said, you know, why don't you talk to God about it? Why don't you ask him to come into your life and to help you with the way you're feeling and to help you with how to deal with it? So one night I did. I just remember doing it over and over again, just repeatedly asking and feeling like I had to ask. You know, it wasn't working for me. But he said to me, he used my name and he said, Jane, you don't need to ask anymore. I'm here. I love you. I've always loved you and I always will love you. And that's not going to change. It's okay. You don't have to ask anymore. And when I think about what impact that had on me, the fact that he used my name, now as an adult I look back on that and it gives me so much security and so much reassurance, because he knows my name. God knows my name. There are certain things that you expect your dad to get giddy about, do you know what I mean? You think, you know, this is the time when he'd be celebrating this with me or upset with me over this, and actually I can, you know, say all of those things without being a complete emotional wreck, because it's okay. It's okay that that's how my life is, it's okay that that's how it's gone, and God actually in so many ways is so much better than anything that I could have expected from an earthly father. You know, he cares for me in a way that nobody ever could and nobody ever will. When I think about my day normally with the kids, and sometimes it's hard, and sometimes I find myself, you know, just stopping for a second, and you know, I can't pick up the phone and ring my dad, but any time of the day I can stop what I'm doing and speak to God. God is my provider, my comforter, my just everything. He means absolutely everything to me. I don't know where I would be if as a 6-year-old I hadn't asked that question and let God come into my life and change my life.